If you were born under the ox in the Chinese Zodiac, this video might explain your entire life. The ox is one of the most misunderstood signs in Chinese astrology. People often see the ox as quiet, serious, or stubborn. But what they don't see is the incredible mental strength, emotional depth, and silent power that lives beneath the surface. Today, we're revealing 22 ox personality secrets that most people never talk about. Secrets that explain why ox individuals succeed later in life, why they are emotionally stronger than they appear, and why they are often respected more than they are celebrated. Let's begin. Ox personalities are not loud. They don't announce their plans. They don't seek attention. But once they decide on a goal, nothing easily stops them. This is because the ox operates on endurance, not excitement. While others burn out quickly, the ox keeps moving step by step until the destination is reached. One of the biggest secrets of the ox is that they are mentally tougher than almost any other zodiac sign. They may not express stress openly, but internally they are incredibly resilient. Even during chaos, the ox remains steady. This calm exterior often hides years of silent struggle and self-discipline. Ox individuals rarely trust quickly. Trust is earned through consistency, honesty, and time. Once you break an ox's trust, it is extremely difficult to regain it. But if you earn it, you gain one of the most loyal personalities in the zodiac. Another hidden trait of the ox is emotional depth. People assume the ox is emotionally reserved. But in reality, ox individuals feel deeply. They simply don't believe in wasting emotions on the wrong people. They observe first, feel second, and speak last. Ox personalities are extremely value-driven. They believe in principles, not trends. This is why they often clash with people who change opinions easily. For the ox, integrity matters more than popularity. In relationships, the ox is slow to open up, but deeply committed once they do. They are not romantic in flashy ways. Their love is practical, protective, and long-lasting. An ox may not say "I love you" often, but they will show it through responsibility, support, and sacrifice. One of the most surprising ox secrets is that they are natural leaders, even when they don't try to be. Their reliability makes people depend on them. Their calm decision-making earns respect. Over time, others naturally look to the ox for guidance. Ox individuals often succeed later in life. This is because their path is not about shortcuts. While others chase fast results, the ox builds a strong foundation. When success finally arrives, it stays. Another little-known truth is that ox personalities are extremely self-critical. They set very high standards for themselves. Even when they succeed, they often feel they could have done better. This inner pressure pushes them forward, but it can also exhaust them. Ox people dislike chaos. They prefer structure, routine, and predictability. Sudden changes make them uncomfortable, not because they lack flexibility, but because they value stability. One powerful ox trait is patience. The ox understands timing better than most signs. They are willing to wait years if they believe something is worth it. This is why they are excellent at long-term careers, investments, and relationships. Ox personalities are also highly observant. They notice details others ignore. They remember words, behaviors, and patterns. This makes them very difficult to deceive. Despite their strength, ox individuals struggle with asking for help. They believe they must carry responsibilities alone. This can make them appear distant or emotionally closed, when in reality they are simply protecting others from their burden. Ox people have a strong sense of duty. When they commit fully. They don't abandon people or projects easily. This makes them dependable, but also vulnerable to being taken for granted. Another secret is that ox personalities are deeply sensitive to disrespect. They may not react immediately, but they never forget when someone crosses a line. Silence from an ox often speaks louder than anger. Creatively, ox individuals are underrated. Their creativity is not chaotic, it's structured. They excel in fields that require discipline, precision, and consistency. Ox people value honesty above charm. They would rather hear a harsh truth than a sweet lie. This is why they are often blunt, even when they don't intend to be. Emotionally, the ox needs security. Once they feel safe, they become warmer, softer, and more expressive. But without trust, they remain guarded. Ox personalities rarely give up on people they love, even when they should. Loyalty is both their strength and their weakness. Another hidden truth is that ox individuals carry generational responsibility. They often feel responsible for family, tradition, or legacy. This pressure shapes their decisions more than people realize. Ox people don't chase validation. They seek self-respect. This is why praise doesn't excite them as much as quiet achievement. When an ox finally decides to walk away, it's permanent. They don't threaten. They don't argue. They simply close the door and never look back. And perhaps the biggest ox secret of all, the ox doesn't need to prove anything. Their power lies in consistency, patience, and silent confidence. If you are an ox, your journey may feel slow, but it is strong. Your success may take time, but it lasts. And your presence may be quiet, but it is unforgettable.